Not much new here, except now we have Casey Jones. They totally reinvented his character. He's nothing like the cartoon show or the movies.
Mom and dads, dudes and dudettes, feast your eyes on the criminal mastermind of all ages, Shredder.
Shredder? Check it out, it's Edward Scissorface!
Whoa, hang on, what?
The best parts are the reactions from the crowd.
Come on, Jones, I'm waiting for you.
What really stuns me is that there is a live-action TV series called Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation. Notice there's no Teenage Mutant in the title. That's right, your turtles are now adults.
You are all almost 18 years of age.
The costumes are better than the Christmas special and Turtle Tunes. For a TV show, I expected worse. Let's get down to it. The premise is basically the same. You got your 4 turtles, or wait a minute, 5 turtles? Yes, count them. That is 5 turtles. And the new one happens to be a female.
I am Shinobi.
Girl turtle? Thank you. Dreams do come true.
Apparently, she was in the same pet jar as the rest of them when they mutated, but she got washed away and was found by a shinobi master from China. Now this shinobi turtle named Venus is reunited with her siblings. Or wait, no, they're not siblings. This is the only time when the turtles are explicitly not brothers.
We're not brothers.
There's one reason for this, because they think she's hot. And if she was their sister, that would be a little disgusting. Now, of course, this is the second time they turtles. Yes, count them. That is 5 turtles. And the new one happens to be a female.
I am Shinobi.
Girl turtle?
Stars the rest of them when they mutated, but she got washed away and was found by a shinobi master from China. Now this shinobi turtle named Venus is reunited with her siblings. Oh wait, no, they're not siblings. This is the only time when the...
Thank you. Dreams do come true.
Apparently...
Thank you. Dreams do come true.
Apparently she was in the same pet jar as the rest of them when they mutated, but she got washed away and was found by a shinobi master from China. Now this shinobi turtle named Venus is reunited with her siblings. Oh wait, no, they're not siblings. This is the only time when the turtles are explicitly not brothers.
We're not brothers.
There's one reason for this, because they think she's hot. And if she was her sister, that would be a little disgusting. Now, of course, this is the second time they tried to add a girl to the Ninja Turtles. The first was Mona Lisa, but she was only a one-off sort of thing. Venus is here for the long run. She is a main character. So naturally, a lot of fans feel that there shouldn't have been a fifth turtle. But then I realized there's no April O'Neil, so maybe the idea was to replace her. Then there's Shredder. Not as badass as in the movie, and not as ridiculous as the stage show. They discard him almost right away. Venus backs him with some kind of electric mind power, and then he's gone. The rest of the time, our villain is an ancient Chinese dragon lord. It's like Godzilla in armor.
Yes. Don't call me Shirley.
That was funny when Leslie Nielsen said it in Airplane. Splinter is hilarious. Every time you see him, his jaw is gaping open, like, Oh, look at that. Did they have some foot soldier costumes left over from the first movie? Yeah, new foot soldier, old foot soldier. Fiction is debatable, but there is no debate that at the time it was a massive disappointment to fans of Star Trek, who were promised an adventure and wound up with some pot-growing manifesto. After
all, the question still loomed as to whether or not the Borg had been killed for good in first contact, that the death of the Queen meant the death of the collective. Now, that's never a good thing for a villain to have. Sure, you can be all bright and glorious at the time your movie comes out, but what happens after you're dead and everyone moves on? Everyone forgets about you, that's what. Tatooine is sparsely populated, but even they have over 50 convenient Red Roof Inn locations. At last we have had revenge, and a good night's sleep. So it was really time to bring back the Borg, to let everyone know that they're still around and kicking ass. So, step 1, show them flying through space and then get annihilated in about 5 shots by badass lightning. The Borg cannot hope to stand against the son of Odin. On Voyager, Janeway's appealing to Leonardo da Vinci to be allowed to work in his workshop. This will be a minor subplot, eventually leading to its own adventure, but let's leave all that stuff for another time. Janeway gets called to engineering to see the results of their lost probe. The last few seconds of footage shows that it's been taken by the Borg. That's serious, because flying through Borg space is like practicing yoga in a prison shower. It's just an invitation to get roundly screwed. Luckily, there's an area of space that the Borg seem to avoid that they've dubbed the Northwest Passage, and what a great name, huh? What better way to raise morale than to name your only hope after something that men threw their lives away searching for that never actually existed? They figure this area must be safe because it's a really turbulent spot in space or something. Anyway, everyone's on their toes to deal with the Borg. Tuvok has weapons at the ready. Harry's set up long-range scans. The Doctor's studying ways to resist assimilation. And Neelix is going to stretch out their rations somehow. Lucky thing I found the key to the morgue. Up until now, Scorpions handled things in a fairly standard episode. Goofing off, magic meeting room, etc. There's an explanation provided for the first contact assimilation technique, with the tubules using nanoprobes to assimilate. But the real crux of Scorpion, which helps to elevate it above the standard fare, is that it works to tie the human element and the threat together for the duration of the episode. The best of both worlds was just as much the personal story of Riker as it was the story of the Borg, a man who had to look at his choices and himself and then see if he could rise to the challenges placed before him. There's a reason that what most consider the greatest Trek cliffhanger was him ordering the firing of their anti-Borg weapon. It is the culmination of all the doubt and soul-searching of the entire episode into the question, is Riker ready for the big chair? And the answer in that statement was, yes. He was ready, without hesitation, to save the Federation from a mortal threat regardless of his personal feelings and allegiances. Thankfully, Scorpion doesn't attempt to ape that, but has the same general idea of taking the human element and making it an essential part of the episode. While many play a part, the overall story of the human players is that of Janeway and Chakotay, and part of that is the introduction of the conflict that was supposed to be part of this entire premise. But it doesn't start that way. Janeway and Chakotay discuss the situation, with her feeling grim and conflicted. Borg space is too vast to go around. It's so risky to go through, and turning back means giving up. It's become my opinion over the years that Brandon Braga is kind of like a multiplying factor. When you partner him with a strong writer, you get an even stronger script. And when you partner him with someone like Rick Berman, you get a season of Enterprise so awful that DVD should come with a coupon for a ladder and a noose. So this script, combining him with Joe Menosky, who gave us The Thaw, delivers on this interpersonal dynamic that supplements and then later drives the plot. For now, Chakotay and Janeway are firmly aligned, so much so that it's questionable whether or not there is a romantic element to it or deep personal friendship and loyalty. Well, if it was the former, then it seems these events might permanently destroy it. During this, Kess has been having visions about dead Borg and the destruction of Voyager. As if in response, a butt-puckering 15 Borg cubes suddenly come at Voyager, but do little more than scan them before continuing on their way. Janeway's pleased at this occurrence, but then she's usually pleased when people run from her in terror. However, the cubes are soon destroyed, and they decide to investigate. They find weapon signatures there, Borg, and some unknown alien force. The question was asked why I didn't bring up the mention in Unity of a power even greater than the Borg disabling the cube. The reason I didn't is because it was a red herring. While it is in fact what's going on here, the timing is completely wrong for that, the effect is completely wrong, and we know for a fact what actually did happen. It isn't even really a case of